You will come back, my friends.
And if you four have really come all this way just to turn back now, then seriously, you guys, the fuck?
I want to gamble.
Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
Come on, go for it.
I never want to hear those words out of your mouth again.
If it were me, I'd bet everything.
I admire your notion of fair odds, mister.
But that's me. I'm aggressive gambler, Mr. Vegas.
I'm not doing this because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
You're getting good at this, aren't you? You like it? Isn't this fun?
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Steelers Sanctuary Podcast. I'm your host, Dave Rivero from SteelersSanctuary.com. Gang's all here today, Trent, Bob, and Dave. Guys, are we ready for Patriots week?
No.
Oof, yeah, me neither, buddy. Me neither. Let's do the injury report first. Oh, go ahead, Bob.
No, I was going to say I'll throw out a quick stat when we get there, but I have reason for hope, but I'm going to hold it. It's a tease.
Okay, Bobby. We'll wait for that because I have no hope right now, so you're going to make me feel better. 4 players not playing for the Steelers: Joey Porter, Deshaun Elliott, Alex Highsmith, and of course Max Sharping's out for the season. Derek Harmon is questionable, and for the Patriots, the big one, Christian Gonzalez, is also questionable. Sounds like Harmon practiced today pretty good. Mm-hmm. Full participant today, so sounds like he's going to get some snaps.
Yeah, I was listening to Nick Farabaugh earlier, and he was saying that he thinks he's going to play, and it'll be on a snap count, like 15, 20 snaps.
Not a minute too soon, too, because they need him.
Can we put Ben? Can we put Benton on a snap count?
On the nose? That would be great. You get 3 snaps on the nose. That's it.
The rumor is that when Harmon is in the game, that it'll be Black on the nose and Hayward on the other end. So I know it might only be 10 or 15 people or 10 or 15 plays, but it could end up being very nice.
I would love to see it. But I have to see it to believe it, though.
It'll be at the end when it's too late.
Yeah. Garbage time.
Oh, the optimism's flying here on the Steelers Sanctuary Podcast tonight. Roster moves this week. DeMarvin Leal was signed to the 53-man roster. There's your run help right there. You can't make this shit up. Guys, I said this on X this week. I swear to God, Omar Khan's trying to fucking punk me. Signing Isaiah Hodgins is he's just trying to fuck with me now. That's all he's doing. He looks through the waiver wire and he says, "Who's going to piss Dave Rivero off the most?" Isaiah Hodgins, bring him in. This is fucking ridiculous.
Bro,
I know it's just a practice squad, but still.
The highlight reel someone posted, and it's the same game. All the highlight reels were in the same game. I mean,
honestly, why bother?
Yeah.
Why bother?
Yeah.
No idea. No idea.
In case somebody one of those tight ends get hurt.
Because he runs like a tight end, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. And the bigger one is Jawan Bentley got signed this week. I don't think we'll see him play against the Patriots, but panic move. They went out and got the best run-stopping linebacker they could find on the fucking scrap heap and dragged his carcass into the fucking thing to see if he can help.
He should have been in a snap count, too.
Should have just kept Elena Roberts.
Yep.
Should have just kept Elena Roberts.
Totally.
Or play guys in the right position.
Or that. Did you see Derek's breakdown of Elena Roberts when he's on the field versus when he's off the field last 2 seasons in Pittsburgh? When he's on the field, 2023, 3.7 yards per run. When he's off the field, 5.3. 2024, when he's on the field, 3.7 again. When he's off, 5.3 again. It's like a yard and a half difference when he was on the field. And by the way, Pittsburgh's averaging 4.4 yards per run this year.
Well, Roberts was amazing at just going and just blowing up linemen.
Yeah.
I mean, he threw the run schemes off he didn't even need to make a play. Just running in there and blowing up offensive linemen left and right, and that pretty much throws the entire rest of it out the window. We don't have that. Peyton Wilson's not going to do that. Patrick Queen's not going to do that. So
no, nope.
That's a tough loss.
It is. It is. Somber asked the question, realistically, would you rather have a wide receiver 2 or a better O-line? I mean, better O-line, I guess, but who are you going to replace on this O-line? Just maybe Siamalu? Maybe?
There's nobody out there to go get.
And yeah, to fix it now is impossible. Yeah, there's nobody now.
Wishful thinking, I'd replace 4 out of the 5.
The offensive line?
I said what I said. Tell him, Dave. I said what I said.
I don't know if that's realistic.
I think I'm in a darker. I think I'm worse than Dave right now.
You seem to be, buddy. You seem to be, brother.
I am not happy. I'm not happy at all.
Corb is ready to replace about 20 of the 22 players who play on starting offense or defense.
I'm there. On the O-line, keep the WU guy. Everybody else, get the fuck out. Like, I
tell it to me walking.
There's been some noise this week that people are starting to whisper Zach Frazier is a little overrated.
Yeah, no
fuck
way.
It. All 5 gone. you convinced me, Bob. You convinced me. New 5 new. Start over.
It's not me who's saying it, but I've heard it a couple of times on the morning shows with, I think it was Whaley who said it, but I mean, but the whispers are out there because
Whaley's a moron.
Well, I kind of see the point in that just because he's the highest graded Steelers offensive lineman,
I know that's
doesn't make him a good offensive lineman.
That's a good point.
He's good.
Yeah,
that's a great point. It really is. I never thought of it that way.
It's like saying I have the most facial hair in my house. I have 4 girls in the house. Like, big deal.
I disagree, though. I think Zach Frazier is a good player. I think most of the offensive line is pretty good. They have pedigree. They just have, and this point was made a lot this week if you listen to Steelers radio and read the articles coming out. They have no coaching. There are more people blaming the coaches than I've ever heard. DeFabo is out here. I saw quotes from him saying, hey, the coaches are lost. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. The offensive line is pedigreed. These guys should be playing better. And it's not like these guys were not. You go back and watch their college tape. They belong. They were first and second round picks. But we have done nothing with any of them.
Yeah, I mean,
Isaac Seumalo looks bad to me. I'm dead serious when I say this. I think Spencer Anderson can play better right now than Isaac Seumalo. They're never going to replace him, but I think Spencer Anderson, he can't be worse.
Hey,
and he's more athletic. He's more athletic.
Gone. See ya. Let's do it.
Yeah,
he's bad.
They're not going to make any changes.
McCormick is fucking terrible in the run game. I mean, that kid is just god awful in the run game. He's given no push.
I don't feel sit here. I don't feel like everybody's regressing. I don't feel like Frazier is progressing, but I don't think he's regressing. And honestly, from just going from week 1 to week 2, not that it was a high bar to clear, Broderick played better week 2 than he did week 1.
He did, but again, the caliber of player he was playing against was a lot easier too. So we'll see. This week is who's the Patriots edge rusher there that we just talked about? I'm blanking on his name.
Landry
is he on the left side, right? So we'll see. We'll see how much.
That means he goes against Fatanu though if he's on the left.
I mean, he's on the right. I think he goes up against the left tackle is what I'm trying to spit out. So we'll see if he's really improving or he just had a easy week of work.
I think Boye Mafe, I thought he was a guy who might give him some fits because he has that speed rush ability. Yeah. Mafe's not a bad rusher. He's not a bad rusher. You're right. He's not a top tier guy, but he's not bad. Like, he's good at what he does.
But at least against not a top tier guy, it wasn't a bunch of pressures. He kept Rodgers clean.
Yeah, he looked good.
He did okay. Which is you're right. It's a step in the right direction. You're right.
Small victories is what we're looking for here.
Yeah.
Sid brings up the name Pat Myers, and To me, that's where the trouble on that side of the ball starts, is Pat Myers in this offensive line. I've said it a million times on this podcast. I feel like I'm a broken record, but you can't name me one offensive lineman who's improved under him. You just can't.
I'll be honest. Zach Frazier kept his job last year, I think.
Possibly.
If Zach Frazier doesn't come out of the gates and play as well as he did, Myers should have been fired.
And he should have been fired anyway.
I agree. But I just think Frazier kept his job because Frazier was a top 3 or 4 center in the NFL last year.
He was. I agree with you.
But let's be honest. I mean, at this point, can we make an argument for any Steelers coach of any position or coordinator that they should keep their job? And of all of them, is Arthur Smith the only Steelers coach who might actually get another job in the NFL at this point?
He's the only one. He's the only one.
Last year, Bob, when you had the hate for Carl Dunbar, I would have defended him. Now, see ya. Like, horrible. Like, how the fuck you got Benton and Black mixed up to who should be at the nose is crazy to me. You guys called it a long time ago who should be at the nose out of those two. And now look, like I just,
and then again, you just, especially on the defensive side of the ball, you wonder for the coaches, how much input do they really have with Tomlin there? If Tomlin wants Benton on the nose, Benton's going on the nose.
Right.
And no one's changing his mind.
Do you think that's why Terrell Austin did what he did and started cursing and
let's talk about
the press conference?
It's a good segue. Terrell Austin this week, I've never seen him like this. Throwing players under the bus. They asked him, let me get the quote up here. They asked him about the crosser, the deep crosser that ended up a touchdown 2 weeks in a row. And his response was, they asked him, how do you adjust to that so you can fix it so it won't happen again? He's like, not to do that shit. That was fucking bad. And I'm pissed off about it. So are the players just ignoring him? Or is he just throwing the players under the bus? What's going on here? Is he feeling pressure? Because I've never seen him like this.
And at this point, is he not the scapegoat? I feel like he is. Between him and Pat Meyer, at the end of last season, we were promised by Mike Tomlin at a press conference, we are going to change things. They changed nothing. They didn't fire one coach.
Nope.
And now we've got the same thing. Tomlin has ultimate cover. I heard today on the Pony Show, and I don't know if this is true or not because I can't find the quote, but there's a rumor that Dick LeBeau said that the Tebow game, that Tomlin was calling those plays. If that's true, he should have been fired 10 years ago. I don't know if it's true. I really don't. But we do know at this point, since Dick LeBeau left town, Mike Tomlin runs the defense. Keith Butler,
100%.
maybe you can make the argument.
No,
Keith Butler
came out and said that Mike Tomlin was calling all the plays.
He admitted he did.
He came out in an interview and said, I wasn't calling the plays.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tomlin was calling all the plays. We know who's in charge on defense. We know where the finger goes for sure when the defense doesn't play well. It's on Tomlin. Don't come at Austin because he's just a figurehead. I keep saying this. People are not listening. He's just a figurehead. He's just there to hold a spot. He's the defensive coordinator in theory. But
not even a figurehead. He's a puppet.
Yeah. Puppet is a better word for it. You're right.
Well, locally in Pittsburgh, I think we're at this point preaching to the choir because even the staunchest Tomlin defenders at this point have got to admit, if you're in the Steeler fan base, look, he's a defensive guru with the highest defensive payroll in the league, and the defense sucks. We're second to last in the league in fucking defense. So you can't say he's a good defensive coach anymore. But until the national media, when Rich Eisen comes out, when Mike Greenberg comes out, these Tomlin sycophants, and start saying, hey, wait a minute. We've been defending Tomlin, but the defense is terrible. The defense can't be terrible in Pittsburgh. It cannot be. This is not the fan base for that.
Yeah. Not with the money they spend over there on top of it.
Even if they were only spending a third of the money, you cannot coach the Pittsburgh Steelers and have a horrid defense. You just can't.
They'll bounce back to middle of the pack. Is where they'll probably end up at the end of the year. They'll have some good games, some bad games. But it's just, I say it so many times. He's just not the guy to take teams to the next level, coaching wise, like strategy wise. It's just, that's not him, and that's why he should be hiring coordinators that can do that for him. He can be the communicator, the rah-rah, get these guys pumped up, but have someone else lay out the plan.
The fact that the Seahawks ran the exact same play the Jets did because they knew we wouldn't make any changes schematically. And it worked. I mean, verbatim, they ran the exact same play and it worked for a touchdown. It takes me back to Julian Edelman when he said, we love facing the Steelers because they don't change anything. I mean, how many times do we got to hear people fucking say this and do this to us? It's fucking nuts. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's painful.
There's a reason people don't run the Tampa 2 anymore, and Tomlin's still in love with it.
He's still trying to. Bob brings it up all the time. He's trying to meld that with the 3-4 defense and everything else, and it's just it's a clusterfuck now.
And Bob's right. It's not good. It's not good.
The off coverage by the cornerbacks is not working. It's never worked. It's an easy pitch and catch for every quarterback in the league because it's not the goddamn 1970s anymore. And quarterbacks hit at a higher rate than 55%. I'm sorry. You can't just rely on them to miss throws repeatedly. Like, you have to change up your style. And this was the whole point of going and getting all these guys is we can run man-to-man and we can pressure the quarterback and we can run blitzes. No, what we're going to do is treat him like Deshaun fucking Jackson and or not Deshaun Jackson, but Dante Jackson and fucking play him 8 yards off the ball and watch Cooper Kupp, who runs a 7-minute fucking 40-yard dash now, still run a slant route and get it. Like, what are we doing?
For those of you scoring at home, that's 2 seconds faster than Caleb Johnson.
Here we go.
Boy, I swear you have notes down there. As soon as this name's brought up, bring this
name up.
Here
we go.
Somber here with the Thornhill apparently didn't relay something on that play. He must have did it back-to-back games then.
We talked about it. He relayed something over to Slay's way. If you watch the All-22, he signaled something. I don't know what it means. I'm not in those meeting rooms. But he signaled to Slay, then he went to Slay's guy. So that apparently was, and he did cut off Jalen Ramsey in the process.
Yeah.
But that, I don't know if that was the plan. Maybe that wasn't the plan, and that's why Austin's so pissed off.
Was he actually signaling to Slay, or was it Cooper Kupp saying, hey, I got you guys. I'm going to get you 6. I'm going to take Ramsey completely out of the fucking play.
Oh, I don't know, buddy. I don't know. That's completely possible at this point.
I heard an X's and O's guy today. I don't think he was a PFF guy, but I heard him talking today that there are maybe 2 corners in the entire league who could have followed Torrey Horton across the field like that and maybe been able to make the play if Thornhill doesn't get in the way. He was like, and as good as Ramsey is, he's like, you just can't let a guy run all the way across the field. You're just not going to, because you can't jam him at the line anymore like you used to. And if this guy's got a free run, Horton's a 4.40 guy. You run across the field with no pressure. I mean, at some point, the cornerback's going to lose that battle.
Yeah, no doubt. And the time he had to throw on that play is an issue too. The pass rush isn't getting home, despite the fact they're blitzing more than ever.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys a question. I've been thinking about this all day. We all know the fucking tired talking point of, he'll have a job in another second if they ever fire him. Name one team in the league that would hire him as a defensive coordinator.
Well, that's a tough question because he wouldn't accept a defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
But a defensive coordinator.
Let's
I'm
who
sure
would
there's a
seek
team.
him and want him as
sure
the
there's a team.
defensive coordinator.
I'm sure there would be somebody out there. I don't know who, but
I would say Austin would get hired as a DC before Tomlin.
no.
You think Austin would get before
Terrell
Tomlin?
Austin? Yeah,
I don't think Terrell Austin
as
works
defensive
again.
coordinator.
Yeah, I was going to say. I think
He may not, but I mean, if it was down to those two, I would think.
I think he joins Matt Canada and they run a Pee Wee football team. Yeah.
Nobody on this staff. Arthur Smith's the only guy who's ever getting hired anywhere else again. Realistically,
Mike Tomlin would get a job.
But Mike
Tomlin would if he
would.
leaves.
I can't think of a team right off the top of my head.
Tomlin would be well, that's one thing about Eisen is correct. He would be a head coach. If the Steelers fired him, he'd be a head coach in 5 minutes.
He would.
Instantly.
Or whenever he decided to take a job.
On reputation only, not on.
Absolutely. We all know it's maybe not merited, but it's a fact. There are plenty of people out in that league that love Mike Tomlin.
The only
might be. Go ahead, Bob.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say it might be the best thing that could happen for Mike Tomlin, though, is another organization wouldn't give him this power, and they would make him hire quality coordinators.
That's the problem.
Put the best people around him. The team's giving him too much reign.
A team would take him because of the fact that he would win enough games to put butts in seats and make the team money.
Yeah.
Would he though?
He would.
And then you got shit shows of owners that have fucked up their teams like Carolina that would give their left leg to have him just to straighten the organization out because it's such a mess. And there's a few teams like that.
I don't think
he'd
he
have
could.
a job in a second.
I honestly don't think he could.
He cut. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he went to Carolina right now with Bryce Young and that shit show, the worst defense in the NFL, he'd lose 15 games. He's no magic whisperer. He let a Hall of Fame quarterback win 8 games, 9 games. That's what he's had. And he's had the highest paid defense in the league for 3 years, and he barely gets over 500. He gets blown out in the playoffs. I agree with you. He's no X's and O's genius. He certainly is no genius with fucking personnel. And I don't think he's a particularly good motivator when your defense gives up 300 yards rushing.
The problem is that he's also done it with Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky, Russell Wilson, and people see that and they're like, "Oh, Cleveland Browns, if they could go 9-8, they'd be all for it."
Carolina Panthers, New Orleans
They would
Saints,
act like they won the fucking Super Bowl and would have butts in seats.
Yeah,
that's the problem. I don't even call it a problem. If another team wants to take him, please take him. But
my philosophy
a team would take a shot.
Trade him.
Trade
him.
Yeah,
that's the thing. You get a first round pick and something for him. Some team would give that.
They would.
I'm telling you, Carolina Panthers, their owner used to be a partial owner for the Steelers, a minority owner. He would trade for Mike Tomlin. He'd give you whatever you want.
The Browns traded away three first-round picks for the massage parlor guy?
I wouldn't count on a former minority owner of the Steelers wanting Mike Tomlin because
I know
the minority owners tried to get him out, and Art Rooney said, "Nope, we're not doing it."
We don't know who it was, though. As far as who does he have a no trade clause?
I think
I don't know. That's actually a good question.
We've spent 15 minutes trashing Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, is that it? Is that it?
Yeah,
we got there's plenty more time left. We got time.
Well, all right, you guys all were pretty high on this team. 10 and 11 wins. Are you rethinking your win total for this year? Or are you sticking with? Because I had 9 and 8, and I don't even feel good about that. I don't know where you guys are at with this team. And it's only 2 games. I get it.
Oh, I don't. I'm not at 11 wins anymore. I can tell you that fucking much.
I'm still at 12. If they beat New England,
there's no way this team's winning 12 games. There's no way.
I think that as long as they beat New England and as long as Aaron Rodgers, look, as ugly as it was, and I was telling Trent this in prep, you go back and watch the game over and over and over again. Even if Caleb Johnson goes Caleb Johnson, if Pat catches the ball on that deep pass, if Calvin Austin doesn't tip the interception to the other team, we win that game by 4 to 7 points.
If they win 12 wins, it'll be because Tomlin willed them to it.
They're not winning 12 games. I'm willing to put a large amount of money on that. If that was a prop on DraftKings, I would bet it today.
I think it's going to be if they make changes, which that's going to be a big if because that never happens. But if change one is YA Black moves to the nose tackle, your defense plays totally different.
Did you say the C word?
If they make changes.
It changes,
He
yeah.
said it again.
But
Oh,
the one thing is, if it's YA black on the nose, you get Keanu Benton the fuck out of there, you're looking at a different game in the run game.
And if Derek Harmon is just, he doesn't have to be great, but if he's just good.
This defense is going to be better. It's going to be better. But
they will carry this team to some wins at some point. They just need to get it figured out.
If the defense was the only problem, then I'd be like, okay, fine, they're going to win 12 games because I think
not.
this defense will turn around.
They're
It's not.
not
They can't run the ball. I looked it up today. They haven't had a 100-yard rusher since 2023. 2023, Jalen Warren. This offensive line isn't good, guys.
Who should get the ball 20 times on Sunday?
Well, there you go again. This offensive line isn't good. They don't have a running game. They have one wide receiver, and they have a 41-year-old quarterback who's not going to last a season if they don't stop pass blocking better. Where is 12 wins coming from? There's no chance. There's no chance.
May I bring up that? No, go ahead, Bob.
Good. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
May I bring up that I expressed this concern about 5 months ago that bringing Aaron Rodgers in with these left tackle and right tackle could get him fucking killed, and we don't even get to have him. Was why I was not sure if I wanted to bring him in over Justin Fields before Justin Fields was signed by the Jets. And right now, I'm feeling pretty good about what I said.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to make it through a whole season.
All right. We're 2 games in. What's the under-over on Mason Rudolph starts this season?
I mean, hell, there's been 7 backup quarterbacks playing already by this point in the season. So,
I say you set it at 4 games, and that's probably low. It's probably low.
They have a bye week 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
I'm telling you, he's too smart to get hurt, and nobody's going to come at him free runner. As bad as they are, and have
go watch the tape again. He took a couple shots in that.
He's already
that
took a
Seahawks
couple shots.
He takes a couple of shots, but so does every NFL quarterback. He's 41.
Yeah,
he's been in the league
41.
for a long time. I mean, the only significant time he's ever missed an injury was because of the Achilles. I barring him popping an Achilles, knock on for Micah here.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming this on Aaron. Like, I'm not saying Aaron's brittle and he's going to get hurt. I'm blaming it on the line is going to get him killed.
Well, it's still too early to
You're right.
say
it is
this
early.
is definite. They're never going to get any better. They're young guys. They're first and second round draft picks. The odds are much better they'll get better than they will get worse. Just talent alone at some point has to take over.
Yeah, you would think so.
I'll be honest. I think Aaron's running into about a third of these pressures.
He has been.
He's putting himself into about a third of these pressures.
He's already seeing ghosts.
He's paranoid of the outside pressure,
Yeah.
so he's stepping up in the pocket early and then getting hammered.
If now teams are going to be smart and blitz up the middle and send pressure up the middle because they know he's got happy feet.
They're going to knock Sam Mala's old
I hope I'm
ass
wrong.
over. And
That'd be the best thing that could happen to us, honestly. If you blitz up the middle, that's the best thing that can happen. You get Pat Freiermuth and Jonnu Smith easy targets on the middle of the field. He's going to get rid of the ball. Pat Freiermuth, if he ever shows up.
Butterfingers?
If he ever shows up.
All right, let's talk about this Patriots game. Or we can spend 4 hours on Mike Tomlin. Easy. Lots of concerns here too. Their running game's pretty good. It got better last week. Got a good young quarterback. On the other side of the ball, they got some defensive players. That's going to give us trouble.
They don't have very good wide receivers, though.
Right.
Well, you got
Diggs.
Diggs, thank you. Diggs is better than
he was so good you forgot his name.
I'm 55 years old, Bob. I forget everybody's name.
They have Diggs. They have Kayshawn. Is it Boots?
Booty.
Booty. Mac Hollins.
It's French for ass, in case you're wondering. He's not very good.
Mac Hollins, Demario Douglas, Kyle Williams, and Efton Chisholm III.
Okay. You got Trevion Henderson out of the backfield that could go house on you at any second.
It's not their wide receivers I'm worried about.
Yeah.
And What have they given Henderson? 3 carries in 2 games?
Yeah. I have him in one of my leagues. It hasn't been good.
They might.
In our league, as a matter of fact.
Eight carries, 37 yards so far for the year, and Diggs only has 89 yards total. So,
and I would love the Slay or Ramsey on Diggs. This is a team you have to go play press man against because they do not have the horses on the outside. Play press man, put 9 guys in the box, and commit to stopping the run. And if they beat you over the top, they beat you over the top. So be it.
I have more
Bob.
stats. Do you want to hear more stats?
Yeah, good.
Go ahead, Dave.
I was just going
Go
to say,
ahead.
Bob, you know that, but do the Steelers know that? But anyways, go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Mike? Play fucking man!
He's not accepting your calls, Bob, or anybody from the Steelers Sanctuary. The Steelers have played the Patriots twice since Tom Brady retired. They've lost both times. They lost to Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Mike Tomlin's 1-5 at Gillette Stadium.
Yeah, they haven't won since 08.
3-12. Yes, they haven't won 3-12 overall against Belichick since Belichick took over.
Okay, here's my hope stat. Okay,
You better hope.
the Steelers have played the Patriots in Foxborough in the 21st century one time without Tom Brady. They won that game. They're 1-0. They've never lost if Tom Brady doesn't play quarterback in Foxborough in the 21st century.
I just told you they lost to Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi.
Yeah, but not in Foxborough.
Not in Foxborough.
Oh,
That was in Pittsburgh, which is
All right.
even more embarrassing, but that's
yeah,
okay.
it's even worse.
That's okay. Bob's telling us, so they're telling me there's a chance.
There's a chance.
That Bailey Zappi loss.
that was rough.
That might be one of the worst. Is that the worst Tomlin loss?
I don't know.
Good God,
Zappi
Dave.
Arizona
Zappi's out of the league, right?
Hey, look, we're going to talk about this for 30 minutes if we keep
There is
going.
no
Yeah.
chance that we have enough time to roll through worst Tomlin losses. Okay,
No.
that's
All right, I'm sorry.
a week-long
I'm sorry.
podcast.
Like,
That one was pretty bad. That's
That
up
was-
there. Let's just say it's up there.
it's up there.
How many games did the Patriots win that year? Like 3?
I think-
I think 3. I think they won 3.
That
Then they
was
drafted Drake May, right?
Was that the year they drafted me?
that 3-game losing streak was to 3 10-loss teams. It's never happened in the history of the NFL.
Cardinals, Patriots, and
Oh, more history making. So proud.
Browns.
I think it was the Colts.
The Colts, yeah.
Yeah,
Colts.
the Fighting Minshews.
Ooh, man.
Man, he got a big contract based on that fucking game, too.
He did.
We
He
got
really
him
did.
paid. We got
Yeah,
Gardner
we did.
paid.
Yes, we did.
Bro.
Look, if Gardner Minshew, I've been saying it for a while now. The Steelers should have signed him to be the backup, not Mason Rudolph, because now next year, if you draft a quarterback, they can sit behind Minshew for 6 or 8 games, be no problem.
You can sit behind Mason, too. You can have a nice draft pick the following year to go along
might
with the
actually-
quarterback.
We might actually win a couple games with Minshew, though.
Yeah, but then we would have lost $10 million to pay the highest paid defense to give up 31.5 points a game, Bob. I mean, come on.
It's
Isn't
bleak
it-
here in Steel Sanctuary tonight. It's Friday night. It's
Bleak.
bleak out here.
Bleak.
Isn't it interesting? This could literally be, and we could be sitting here 6 weeks from now, and the Steelers could be, let's say, 6-2, and we could be telling the defense sucks, but Aaron Rodgers has somehow willed this team to 6 wins.
Boy,
They're
that's
not-
a very. I don't know what they're feeding you out there in Florida, but you've been very positive lately.
It's so
Court-
positive.
Quarterback matters in the NFL.
Yeah, it definitely does. Unless
I
he's
like
running for his
Drake.
life.
I like Drake May. I think he's a comer, but I think Aaron's better than Drake May.
You're gonna make
Definitely.
me. You're gonna make me cut another.
He's definitely better than Browning. He's
I'm
better
going to leave
than
that
Wentz.
comment all alone.
Yeah.
Altogether.
I'll send that to you guys tomorrow. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish your point. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there's all of a sudden some very weak quarterback play on the schedule. I'm just saying, you got Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, Shador, whoever in fucking Cleveland, Browning twice, Carson Wentz.
Yeah. Then after that, they better go 3-0 in this 3 games.
Yeah,
they
the
better go 3-0.
guys mentioned don't come as quick. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I mean, look, Drake.
All right, come on, let's bring it back. Oh,
Well, there goes the monetization for this one.
yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Do you have any comments on Najee replacing Omer and Hampton? As a sidebar, the people in the chat are talking.
Yes. I don't know that he replaced him. He replaced him because he fumbled. Yeah. And in true Najee fashion, he lost the job as quick as he got it.
Najee finished that game out. He finished the game out, though.
Yeah, he did.
He did. And I'm sure they're going to be looking around this week going, do we want to average 2.5 yards a carry with Najee or 3.2 with Hampton? Let's go with Hampton. At least he's got upside.
All right, let's get back to the. I'm looking at the Patriots front seven. It's pretty fucking good. You got Milton Williams. You got Christian Barrymore. You got Kayvon Chason, who's kind of playing a little better in New England than he has in his career before. Old friend Robert Spillane playing middle line. I heard some Patriot fans, some Patriot guys on social media saying that they're a little frustrated with Mr. Spillane and his coverage abilities. I think teams are taking advantage of him.
Oh, really? No shit. Yeah.
They were all happy to get him. Oh, you should have heard the Patriot press and everything. We got to run stop and Spillane. He's going to be great. And now people are putting him in coverage and they're like, fuck. This guy's
I remember
terrible.
all these conversations. Really weird.
Look, and again, Mike got me on ignore now because I yelled at him.
Yeah, 100%.
If I was playing the Patriots this week, what I would be doing on offense is I would be throwing the ball. I would be throwing the ball repeatedly. I would do what the Patriots used to do to the Steelers. I would spread it out and put my 3 tight ends out wide and DK on the other side, and I would just boom, 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 short pass. Hey, 3 yards, 2 yards, 5 yards, because the Patriots are not a very good tackling team either. So I would make them make tackles. This is a game where Jonnu Smith, Jalen Warren coming out of the backfield, flaring out. There's some opportunity here, and I don't think running Jalen into the wall the first quarter is the right way to go. I think throw the ball. Get the ball out of Aaron's hands. Get him some protection. Get the Patriots frustrated. Don't take 3 seconds to throw the ball. Just boom, 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 quick passes, and see what happens. See if they get frustrated and do something stupid.
The Patriots are dead last in passing yards allowed. They're the only team allowing 300 plus per game so far.
Yeah, I would throw the ball.
They're the only one. They're the only
They
one.
played the Dolphins, and who'd they play week 1? I can't remember. Do you remember
Vegas.
Vegas.
Ah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Miami's a pretty good passing team when Tua's healthy, but Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the way to attack them. Good luck with DK Metcalf and the Smurfs, because you're not exactly scaring the hell out of them with those guys. And I'm sorry, Jonnu Smith. I'm not very impressed so far. I warned you guys.
They're not using him correctly at all.
No.
That guy Frank Smith is the OC in Miami. Tight ends rave about him. Darren Waller. I saw an interview with Darren Waller. He said he's the best coach I ever had. He gets tight ends open. The Steelers do not have that.
I told you guys, you're going to be disappointed with him. I told you.
And it's easy to be good when you have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle on the outside, creating all the space for a tight end. When you got fucking the milk carton kid and Calvin Austin and DK drops,
Carton kid.
DK
not enough room. That's his new nickname, DK drops.
DK drops. This is great.
But he has gotten his drops out of the way for the year.
We'll see.
He drops 6 a year.
Sidebar. Who pops off first against Tomlin? Ramsey? Metcalf? Well, there's one more I wanted to say.
Rodgers.
Or Rodgers. Thank you.
One thing I do.
Who pops off first?
It'll be Ramsey.
I would say Ramsey too.
Think so?
Yeah.
I was going to go with Rodgers.
Oh, I think he'll be the last one to pop off.
Not when his bell gets rung about 3 fucking times. He's going to be like, help me. Like, I don't know.
One thing I do want to say is Patriots played the Seahawks last year. Christian Gonzalez covered DK Metcalf. Metcalf, 10 catches, 129 yards, and a touchdown. Probably his best game last year.
Are we sure Gonzalez played? He was hurt a lot last year.
Yeah, it was early in the year they played. So I heard them talking about that today, that, Gonzalez on Metcalf is not necessarily the shutdown matchup. But he's not 100%. So
No, he's not 100%. He's questionable.
DK's drops and Gonzalez's health, that may be an advantage for us.
I think you guys are right. I think attacking him through the air is probably the best bet.
Johnny Smith on Robert Spillane, that could get ugly real quick.
That is a good matchup. That's a matchup you would like to see.
Well,
they got to scheme that up.
Scheme that up is the question.
Yeah, it's a good question.
He will. It's a matter of whether or not Tomlin lets him do it.
I like Bob's idea, going 4 wide, spreading them out.
4 wide
like
with
it.
who?
Don't you worry about that. They'll cook it up. Don't you worry.
Jonnu,
okay?
Pat, DK, and Darnell. Go 4 wide and just let those guys run curls. Hey, go down 7 yards, turn around. We're throwing it to you. Nobody on the Patriots can cover any of those fucking guys.
Does anybody know the equipment manager for the Steelers? Can he leave Kenneth Gainwell's shit back in Pittsburgh? Is that possible? It'd be amazing.
Maybe this is a game where he, if they use him properly on third downs and passing downs, he could take advantage of Spillane or some of the Patriots defenders and actually have a good game. But we'll see.
Big Pun is out here feeling himself because Pickens had a good game, but you're forgetting one thing there, buddy.
He's right.
Yeah, but you're forgetting one thing. The reason George Pickens didn't drop as many balls as DK is because he didn't run the fucking routes to begin with.
Nor can he get open on short yardage routes.
Yeah. I'm defeated on this one. I've given up on. He doesn't give a quarter of the effort that DK Metcalf gives, blocking, trying to get open in the early and intermediate routes. Yeah, all George Pickens cared about was doing go routes and trying to make circus catches.
We can bitch about the fucking drops, but everything else DK Metcalf has been better at and actually gives 100% effort in the game. Like it's not even
he stuck out on the all-22 for blocking downfield. He stuck out.
Yeah, I saw him on that screen pass where it's him and Pat Freiermuth and Jonnu Smith all out in front. He was the only one actually blocking. The other 2 fuckers are just sitting there trying to run into somebody and not actually putting hands on him. DK, he's got this guy driving 7 yards downfield and still fucking driving.
Hey, shower curtains right here. He's right. We can rag on Caleb Johnson all we want, but Genty and Hampton, nothing yet either. Most of them. We talked about this on the fantasy thing last night.
And Caleb's not even getting carries.
So
rookie running backs have been disappointing.
Yeah,
have been very disappointing this year.
Yeah, not impressive.
And I was pretty good. Tootin's looked pretty good in Jacksonville, but he's not the full-time back. And
down back.
Yeah. Judkins and him.
And Merritt looked pretty good too in Washington.
Well, in the first game, second game
he didn't do shit.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. But now he'll be the lead back though, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm still on this bandwagon. Caleb should be the lead back in Pittsburgh. Jalen does not look like a fucking starting running back in the NFL. He's averaging 3.2 yards a carry.
I agree with you.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding.
Part, but I don't agree with you.
Are you saying KJ should be the starting running back?
100%.
Right now, over Warren.
100%. All of Warren's yards have come through the air. He's not doing anything on the ground. He's averaging 3.4 yards a carry right now.
Did you just smoke a J outside the car before you got on this fucking podcast?
3.4 yards a carry, Dave.
Jalen Warren.
Whose fault is that, though? Again,
last week.
And maybe we rethink Najee, too. This offensive line stinks. This is the problem. This offensive line stinks right now. It could be better later, but it stinks right now.
If you break down from a rush-to-rush basis, Warren is effective. He had 4 carries of 4 yards multiple times. He had carries of 9 yards 3 times. He is effective. He runs with a purpose. Now, the problem is that they got into a rut where they went away from him. He was moving the ball, and then all of a sudden they go away from him for almost a quarter. And then when they bring him back, it's telegraphed as fuck when they're running the ball. Look, When Caleb Johnson is in the game, he has no chance as a lead back. You know why? Because everybody on the field knows he's going to run the ball. You are not going to pass the ball when Caleb Johnson's in the game, and every defense fucking knows it. Every defense knows it. They're going to put
Why
a lot
not?
of guys in the box.
That's the best time to run play action fake, though, Bob. That's the entire point of drafting the fucking kid. He's the only one that fits the offense.
So when you bring him out on the field for his 1 or 2 carries a game, then why not go play action?
Well, it's different.
I'm not saying 1 or 2 carries a game. I'm saying put the motherfucker in as a starter and then run play action, run the wide zone scheme that you want to run, because Jalen's not even a fit for the zone blocking scheme the way that everybody wants him to be. Like, that's not his style.
He was the whole offense last week, though, Trent. He was the only one doing anything out there. Yes,
and through the running game, you're going to a yards per carry, and you're not actually looking at the runs.
He's got 85 yards over 2 games. There is no run game, Bob.
Warren has way more burst. If you think that's bad, Caleb's going to average. He's going to be like 2.3 yards per carry. It's going to be.
I'm willing to see Caleb take Gainwell snaps. I'll tell you that. I'm very willing to see what Caleb can do over Gainwell. That's sure.
Fine.
At the very least.
Warren's got to be out there the whole time. As much as
unfortunately, you're right.
He's not going to hold up.
Making plays though. Yeah, I know what you mean.
He's not going to make it through the season if you do that to him.
I don't disagree. However, if he's having that much of an impact, they have to chance it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, they do. Because he's the only one making plays. They're right. He's the only guy out there making plays. It's him and occasionally DK Metcalf. And that's
now, KJ, just focus on fucking special teams. That seems to be a challenge for you.
He's not seeing special teams anymore.
Yeah, no. And at this point, if we're going to be dead serious about it, Gainwell's fine as a third down running back in the passing game, and that's the only place he should have a role. He should not be getting carries, maybe 1 or 2 a game if the game's out of hand.
Did you guys hear the rumor? Did you guys hear the rumor about Trey Sermon? There was a rumor they were contemplating.
Yes, that's the point I was going to make. I've heard that a lot. If you're going to do this and you're going to bench Caleb Johnson, which I think they've made that decision, Trey Sermon ought to come up from the practice squad.
I think the other kid should come up. I don't want Trey Sermon's got no juice either.
Sermon is a bigger back, so
that's what he is.
Sermon looked fine in preseason for what I saw. I didn't think it was the other kid. Really.
Sermon plays special teams is what it boils down to, and that's why they're talking about Caleb Johnson moving down to the practice squad.
Yep,
they can't.
True.
I don't think they'll send him to the practice squad. I just don't.
They can't. And you can't carry 4 running backs.
No.
Somebody has to get cut.
If we can carry 4 tight ends, boys, we can carry 4 running backs.
Okay, now that you say that, we can cut Connor fucking Hayward.
I was just gonna say that. You beat me to it.
Yep.
You beat me to it. I mean, what are you losing if Connor Hayward gets cut? What are you losing? He doesn't block. He doesn't catch.
You literally don't lose. You don't lose anything.
What are you losing?
There's nothing. Nothing.
Why is he on the roster?
Him drawing penalties on special teams. You lose that.
Yeah. I would take Sermon over him in fucking a heartbeat.
Let's not forget, Trey Sermon was highly thought of when he came out before he started getting hurt. He was highly thought of in San Francisco.
I'll tell you what, though, boys, I do like Lou Nichols. Like I was extremely impressed.
At least he's got a little juice in his legs. Fucking Trey Sermon's like a freaking running down the.
Sermon wasn't that bad. The slowest of the 5 was KJ.
I don't know about that.
I'll be honest with you. Trey Sermon was a cast-off from fucking Oklahoma who came to Ohio State, who didn't do shit, and then they got to the playoff, and he blew the fuck up and got drafted high, way, way too high, based on his playoff run. That's Trey Sermon in a nutshell, and this whole NFL career has followed that.
He's been
Trey Sermon ran a 4.61 40.
Yeah.
Before the injuries. He ran a 4.6.
All right, what about Lou Nichols?
I don't think Lou Nichols didn't go to the combine.
They didn't.
That's right, because he's too fucking good for
it. And before we get, yes, he had some juice in the preseason against third stringers. He was.
I'm not saying he's going to be.
He was a 7th round pick for the Packers 3 years ago.
Who?
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Nichols. Oh, Nichols. What? Oh, I thought Nichols was like a UDFA or something.
No, the Packers. He was a 7th-round pick for the Packers in 23.
Wow, I did not know that.
I didn't know that either, to be honest.
Yeah. Look, he certainly could be worth a shot. I mean, but I would give Caleb Johnson 15 carries in a game before I went to the Lou Nichols, Trey Sermon route just to see what would happen. But if he comes in, the problem is when you bring him in, like I said, everybody in the fucking stadium knows what's going to happen. It's the same thing with Najee. I mean, at least in his rookie year, Ben threw him the ball a lot and tried to get him outside. He wasn't very good at that either. I mean, he did.
Summer said he ran. Oh, I'm sorry. Go finish up, Bob.
Who ran a 4.8?
Lou Nichols. I don't think that's right. I just Googled it. I think he ran a 4.6.
It's not official unless it's at the combine, Somber. Don't come at me with stuff that's not unofficial.
So what I'm hearing is all these running backs are slower than Caleb Johnson, who we're calling slow.
He looked faster in preseason.
The sad part is they looked faster, Trent. They did. Lou Nichols looked way faster.
The fastest back on the roster is Jalen. I mean, and he's not.
Yeah, he's not super fast either. You're right. He's not super fast either. I've been screaming at the top of my lungs for speed in the backfield forever, and they just don't. They don't prioritize it. They don't care about speed.
Personally, I'm okay with KJ getting the carries over Gainwell. That to me is fine. That's fine.
Yeah, big pun. Biggest Willie Parker fan in the world.
Oh, that's not even close right now.
I would take Willie Parker over Lev Bell all day, every day. Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
The 4 years that he was the starter versus Bell as a starter, look it up. We were winning Super Bowls. We haven't won a playoff game since Willie Parker left.
Hey, big pun. Thanks a lot for this fucking question.
Yeah, you're gonna get Bob all riled up. We'll be talking
about this.
All right, let's
totally cool with his cousin being our lead running back, by the way.
All right.
Let's switch to the defense. How does it match up against the Patriots offense? Patriots are not a juggernaut running team, but neither was Seattle until they rolled into Pittsburgh. So
I know Ramondre Stevens just had a fucking fantastic game last week.
He had a big game last week. I think we're hitting the Patriots at a bad time.
Their only injury is their fullback, Jack Westover.
Yeah, and Gonzalez might not play, or if he does, he's hurt. But yeah, you're right. They're pretty healthy other than that.
I'm a Ramondre Stevenson fan, but one thing to remember, like Jalen, even worse than Jalen,
he fumbles.
He puts the ball on the ground. That could be a big thing. We're going to need a turnover in this game.
And Drake May's not afraid to throw an interception here and there either. So
yeah,
turnovers could be a big part of this game.
Would you take Fast Willie over Richardson?
You guys got to cut this shit out.
They just poked the bear now.
I try to keep this under an hour and a half, and you guys are not helping.
Yeah, we spent an hour. We're just getting to defense. Like, Jesus Christ.
I will tell you this. So my daughter was born on February 3rd, 2006. Okay, that's the Friday before Super Bowl 40. And the doctor was like, hey, we're going to keep your wife for a couple of days. We'll probably let you go home on Monday. And I said, Doc, if you don't mind somebody screaming at the television in the maternity ward, then no problem. Keep her till Monday. He's like, what do you mean? I'm a Steelers fan, and I am not shy about showing it. And he was like, really? So I was all set to scream and yell at the TV in the maternity ward. They sent us home Sunday morning. My wife passes out. I'm watching the game. My daughter wakes up. I'm holding her in my arms, trying not to get her to go back to sleep. And Willie breaks the 75-yard run.
Oh, jeez.
I did everything I could not to yell. And I was like, oh, my God. I swear to God, I almost dropped my two-day-old daughter. I love Willie Parker. He's one of my favorite Steelers of this century.
So, getting back to the defense, you would think I'm trying to keep the ship steered in the right direction. You guys are not cooperating.
On that note, we're going to segue back to the defense.
Yes,
I can't. We got to.
All right, I got a matchup.
I'm just going to.
I got a matchup for you
because
all right,
I'm going to.
Go.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, this could be legitimately the difference in the game for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rookie Will Campbell at left tackle versus Herbig on the edge.
Yeah,
a short-armed left tackle against a guy who has insane speed and insane bend could cause some issues for the Patriots.
Well, you know what you do to counteract that? You run Ramondre Stevenson that way for about 3 quarters until Herbert can't breathe anymore, and then you start throwing the ball because that's a mismatch.
Breathe anymore. Just exhaust them to death. Yes.
They got to shut down the run to make them a passing team first. Which, let's be honest, that hasn't worked in 2 weeks. But if we can get them into 3rd and 5+, Herbert could be a real issue for them.
Who's their right tackle?
Mr. fucking Holdout had better hold up his end of the bargain here.
Oh, here we go.
Because Herbig is playing on his side. So Cam needs to eat that block on the run so that Herbig can run free and not get beat up. Because Dave's right. If you run at him and you let Will Campbell run block Herbig for a half, in the second half he might not have legs. But that's where Cam Hayward has got to step up. And he's got to eat that block. He has got to punish Campbell in the running game. This should be a big Cam Hayward game.
Yeah,
we don't know if Bentley's playing, right?
Not that I've seen.
They haven't called him up off the practice squad yet.
Not yet. Yeah,
Not
they
that
can do it
yet.
up until
They should.
game time, I think so.
I do it right now.
Yeah.
I'd expect a heavy dose of Cole Holcomb in this game. I saw somebody in chat mention it earlier.
Yeah, we should see Cole Holcomb.
Rightfully so.
A little bit.
I mean, you have to give him the shot and see if it gets better. You have to.
Sid brings up, we got to make him one-dimensional. Yeah, that would help. That would certainly help.
Yeah, Drake May's legs could be a problem in this game.
That's another thing.
He can run.
He can run.
Yeah.
Add that to the list. Good call, Bob. He's a mobile quarterback.
And he escapes up the middle a lot of times too. So he's not a Lamar. He's not looking to break it to the outside. He's looking to find that seam and go.
He was my favorite quarterback in that draft class. I'm going to be honest with you. I love that kid.
Morgan Moses is their right tackle. So there's that. There's hope because he's not very good. But TJ is going to get triple teamed, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's going to face him, Hunter Henry, and whoever else they put over there.
Because he should be able to wear out Morgan Moses. Just whether or not he's going to get the opportunity.
Their fullback, Jack Westover's hurt, so not have to worry about him running over Peyton Wilson or anybody else.
Linebacker pancakes by the fullback this week. Great. All right. Anything else before we do legendary NFL picks? Any other good matchups that we can possibly see? Christian Barrymore is a good defensive tackle against the run.
Hunter Henry, Peyton Wilson might be a good matchup.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry's had a good season so far.
Yeah.
The self-titled best coverage linebacker in the league. Going to be able to hold up his own on that one.
You might find out.
Look, at this point, you want to get TJ loose? I'm telling you, blitz Peyton Wilson on TJ's side. The triple teams will stop quick.
I don't disagree.
Unlike Patrick, unlike Patrick Queen, he'll actually tackle the quarterback when he gets there.
We've been asking for it for 2 weeks. Well, probably longer than that, and we still haven't gotten it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm at a loss for what Mike Tomlin's trying to accomplish.
How you don't scheme to get Watt to be able to go after them is
mind-boggling.
Insane to me.
I remember us bringing this up the middle of last year, blitzing Peyton Wilson up that gap or somebody. The middle of last year, we were doing podcasts about this, and he still can't figure it out. Are we wrong? Is there something wrong with that theory?
You know what I would love? Go ahead, Trent.
For what I saw in the Seattle game, they were actually shifting the offensive line to TJ's side along with the guy chipping. Yes. A lot of times they were getting a second lineman over there or a running back coming out of the backfield to pick him up. I think going off of that right side A gap is actually going to be the open spot in the offensive lines. Doesn't have to go off TJ's side. I think it's going to go off of if there's a nose, the right side of the nose on the left side of the offense.
Yeah.
Not on the TJ side. That's where the opening is.
I forget.
That's where Peyton Wilson came up the middle last game, and that's where he got his sack, and that's also where he put the pressure on where he ended up tackling Herbig instead of the quarterback.
I saw it. I don't know who was it on X that had it, but you're right. They were overloading one side, and it was on purpose because then the Steelers would counter overloading that side, and then they would run away from that side because they had numbers advantages away from TJ Watt. Even though they were putting more players on that side, the Steelers were only leaving 2 or 3 players on the right side and getting smashed.
Yeah.
They said the Seahawks purposely did that.
And I'll tell you what else that worked twice in that game, but he didn't get home, was when we ran a stunt with TJ and he circled back to that A-gap, he got there twice. Darnold threw one nowhere near anybody on one of them, and the other ones where he airmailed the ball downfield. I mean, the stunt worked.
The stunt would be effective, especially if the defensive lineman run the stunt can take some of the offensive linemen with him, and then just, you're right, that should work.
This is where Derek Harmon could be a factor in this, is if he can make that push in the pass rush and let TJ stunt off of him, that might change some things if they are going to continue to do that. It was a good look on film.
If it's me, I want to also see they ran it a couple times. Line Herbig up in the middle of the defense on TJ's side on passing downs. And let whatever happen. But if you overload, now you've got a guy with insane burst, like a Peyton Wilson, but an actual pass rusher who's going to run unblocked we saw what happens if Nick Herbig, can get in the backfield. That one tip, he's there. Good things can happen if they got to be creative to get pressure. I mean, creative and Steelers doesn't go together, but the opportunities are there. The personnel is there, and you don't have to change a lot to make these things happen. We're not we're not defensive wizards here. I mean, we're good, but we're not that good. We're not reinventing the wheel. So the Steelers shouldn't have to either.
Having players like TJ Watt and Cam Hayward should open up dozens of possibilities for creative blitzing. When they're committing so many people to block those 2 guys, it should, in theory, you should have all kinds of ways to get home with other players, and we never see it.
Yeah.
You never see a corner come off the edge. You barely see the inside linebackers come. They say we're blitzing more. It's not effective, and B, it's just, I don't know. What you could do with a creative defensive coordinator with these guys, with this personnel, they should be leading the league in sacks.
He was in the building.
Yeah, he was. You're right.
He was in the building.
And they let him go. That's the guy. Great point. That's the guy. Never should have left. But Tomlin, there's no way his ego could. No way.
The justification for Keanu Benton to be on the field, even as he's supposed to be this pass rush guy, like, he ain't getting home. He's one-on-one every damn fucking pass rush. He don't get home. He's not even creating pressure. They've got nobody creating pressure, which is why teams are still doing what they do to TJ Watt every single game.
Yeah.
No one else is generating.
The only one that does is Herbig when he's out there.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we're going to see what happens because we're going to get a big dose of Herbig. I mean,
because with
Highsmith
call it out. Yep.
Look, if all of a sudden he comes out and just is average against the run, but makes 2 or 3 splash plays in the pass rush game, I think you got to go with Trent on this one and say, Alex, it was great. We're paying you $14 million now to be Herbig's backup. Anybody want him?
It's a good point. Could Highsmith lose his starting job? Being out and watching Herbig.
He won't. He won't. He should.
He won't. There's a chance, though, that he should. I don't know.
It's the liability against the run is the problem.
Because Highsmith was doing good before he got injured, guys. Let's not forget.
Yeah, but
he's playing pretty well.
He's got at least 3 games, maybe 4, before Highsmith comes back. If he puts up 6 or 8 sacks in those 4 games, I don't know how you bench him.
Yeah, I mean, if he does that,
it's a possibility.
It's a good point.
It all depends on how he holds up in the run.
Or that rotation's being rotated a lot more than it usually is.
All right, let's do legendary NFL picks, boys. Do you have the standings, Bob?
I do, as a matter of fact. Give me 1 second. I'll pull them up.
Do I want to see them?
I don't even know who. If I had the lead, I think I lost it though.
No, you got the lead. I think you got the
I
lead.
do?
Dave.
You still got the lead.
Excellent.
Hang on.
Excellent.
Did I climb out of the basement yet?
No, but you are
Damn
much
it.
closer. Let me get to the slideshow here. I had it ready and then I searched something. So let's share the. Whoops. Share. Come on. There we go.
There we go.
Dave's still hanging on top.
First place is looking good. I'm the only one over 500.
Man, I'm all right. I feel good. I'm one game behind Cora Bam Bam. I got this. I'm back.
You're back
Yeah,
in it. You're back in it.
We're gonna fuck this thing up this week, though. I'm confident.
This is where Dave is killing us. We are not doing so well here.
No.
Jesus, you guys. What the hell? This is the division we play in.
Probably
Crap,
didn't help
guys.
the Steelers haven't covered twice either.
Yeah, no shit.
1-5. Woof.
And it locks of the week.
Woo! Look at that. Oh, sorry. I thought that was me on top. Nope.
It is you on top.
Yeah, it's you on
2-0.
top. Hey,
Oh, all right.
Bob,
That's right.
you,
Yeah,
Bob,
I'm killing you guys. I'm murdering you guys.
You're ahead
I'm
by
right.
one in this category. Calm down.
That's undefeated,
Off the brakes.
David.
Relax.
That's undefeated.
Ooh.
As a group, we're
Jeez.
6-2 on locks of the week, though, which
That's
is
good.
pretty freaking good.
That's good. Stick
Not
with
bad.
us. You'll lose your shirt, but stick with us anyway.
Hey,
All
when you're-
right.
When you're
Go
right
ahead, Bob.
52% of the time, you're wrong 48%.
8% of the time. All right, first game. The Green Bay Packers are 8.5-point favorites. They're visiting Cleveland Browns. Bob, what do you got?
I've seen this line all over the place. I've seen 7.5. I actually got down on the Packers at 7.5. I know DraftKings still has them at 8.5. I can't see the Browns hanging in this game. I thought maybe against the Ravens, but I don't see it. I don't think it'll be as high scoring as everybody thinks, but I feel like this is a 24-3 game.
Okay. Trent?
To be Smooth Jimmy's lock of the week.
Ooh, that's a big lock, all right. But
Oh.
Wow.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Jordan Love is gonna go off in this game. The Browns, they're cooked. Their season's about already over. I mean, we're 2 weeks into it. Their fucking season's over. They know their season's over. They're trying to figure out which rookie quarterback's about to play after this week because Joe Flacco is not going to do it. Like,
yeah, look, the Packers.
Give me the Packers.
Yeah, the Packers cover. Browns have the top defense in yards, but they're like 7th ranked in giving up the most points. And the Packers score the 6th most points. Those are two opposites there that are not good for the Browns. So, and the Packers don't give up a lot of sacks either. They're bottom 6 in allowing sacks. So it's not like they're gonna let like Myles Garrett have that huge of an impact. So yeah, Packers are gonna cover. I hope at least.
Gentlemen, Browns cover.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Here we go.
Wow.
Book it. I'm feeling myself now.
Okay.
The Browns cover.
Okay.
They got those. Have you seen those Caca Brown uniforms that are breaking out for this week? That's gonna be a big factor in this game.
Yep.
It's gonna be exactly how they look in this game, Dave. It's how they're gonna look in this game.
Well, yeah. What is this? Look good, play good? It won't even look good. Like I don't
look shitty. Make the game
look
shitty.
Look like shit. Play like shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Would you still take them if it was 7.5, like it was when I got down on them?
I think the Packers win this by a field goal. I think it's gonna be closer than people think.
Wow, really?
I do.
All right. I like where Dave's going with this. I like the slide straight out of first place. There we go.
Either I'm going to be way ahead or just way behind after this week. The New York Jets are traveling to Tampa Bay. They're getting 6.5 points. The Tyrod Taylor era begins again. Did he play for the Jets once before?
Tyrod.
The
I
Giants.
think he's played for everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll go first on this one. Bucks big on this one. Bucks by double digits.
Yeah, I don't see any way that Tyrod look. If Justin Fields was playing, I would have taken the Jets because I do think the Bucks are surviving here, but they're playing the Jets. I just Brees Hall could have a big game. I totally get it, but no,
They have tons of injuries. Jets have tons. It's not even just Fields. There's other guys. There's tons of injuries.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, they by the skin of their teeth twice. Yeah. And you keep winning like that, eventually it catches up to you. It's just not going to be this week.
But yeah, I got them covered.
I agree. Bucks, it's the Bucks on this one. No Justin Fields, no Jets.
Jets are going to be bottom 5 team in the league this year. They're going to be drafting a quarterback. The Los Angeles Rams are traveling cross country to the Philly to play the Eagles. They're getting 3.5. Rams have been pretty impressive this year.
I don't know.
Impressive enough to win in Philly?
No, no. In Philly, Goddard I think is going to be back for the Eagles, which will help Hurts. I think they cover. I think the Eagles cover.
Rams took them pretty deep in the playoff game, right? That was a close game.
I was going to say, I actually think the Rams defense ends up playing big in this one. I think the Rams cover. I don't think they win, but I think they cover.
Bobby?
I don't like that hook. I really don't like that hook. I do think this could be a field goal game, but that being said, I'm going to go with the Eagles at home. I think Saquon actually has a big game here. Even though the Rams defense has played pretty well, I have a feeling that Stafford's going to throw 2 or 3 dumb interceptions in this game, and they're going to have short fields, and next thing you know, it's going to be out of hand.
Is the Eagles' defense as good as it was last year? I don't think it is.
Not as good. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Still plenty good enough to shut down 87-year-old Matthew Stafford, though.
They've been in really tight games too. Like that's the other thing. Like being more than a field goal in this, and they've been in really, really tight games. I feel good about the Rams defense.
I'm with Bob. I hate the half point. I hate the 3.5. I hate that.
Yeah, I would say though, if you can buy that half point out, I'd feel totally comfortable in this game.
Feels like a sucker bet. The Eagles at home. Everyone's going to be betting the Eagles, and then somehow the Rams cover this thing. I'm going to take the Eagles though. I'm going to go safe here. Eagles at home. Who knows?
All right.
Next up, the Atlanta Falcons are going to Carolina. They're 5.5-point favorites. Panthers are top 3 worst team in the league right now.
Hit the button, boys. It's my lock of the week.
Oh, hold on. Let's get
Smooth Jimmy's lock of the week.
Ooh, that's a big lock, all right. But I
think I saw 8 players are injured for the Panthers.
And
Mooney's going to be a full go, so they'll have both their wide receiver 1 and 2, along with Bijan Robinson. So I think the Falcons are going to have 0 issues. Their defense is playing lights out. I think they win easily.
The Panthers are so trash. That being said, the NFC South is a weird division.
It does. It gets wonky. I was just going to say that. It does. Some of these games get wonky.
If this were 7, I would go Panthers, but I think the Falcons will win by a touchdown. So, yeah. Bryce Young is horrible. I do think Ted McMillan, though, could catch a long pass here.
Ted McMillan's been good this year. Been really good.
Yeah, the Panthers are a dumpster fire right now. Yeah. They could have all 8 fucking players on the field, and they're still a dumpster fire. So, the Falcons win. They cover.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that close.
Yeah, me neither. I think I'm taking the Falcons too. Clean sweep. All right, the Indianapolis Colts are traveling to Tennessee. They're giving the Titans 4.5 points. Titans have been frisky. They're playing teams tough. Is Danny Dimes for real on the road? It's a tough one.
He is no longer known as the artist Daniel Dimes. He is now Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. Okay. Does he turn into Danny Dimes in Tennessee? This is the question. This one's a tough one. This is the toughest one of the week.
I got Colts covering. I think it's just too many weapons for that Titans defense to handle.
Yeah.
Do the Colts punt might be the more interesting question.
They haven't punted yet, right?
Nope.
2 games.
I mean, Daniel Jones, 71.4 completion percentage, 588 yards, averaging 9.3, 294 yards a game right now.
God,
and then Jonathan Taylor went off last week. Yeah, they cover.
I
got to
think
go Colts too.
Yeah, I think you might be looking at the AFC South champions.
Yeah.
Still think the Jaguars are going to have something to say about that, but yeah, I don't see the Titans. The only thing I'm worried about is if Tyler Warren doesn't play, maybe this gets a little more interesting. But I think
is he on injury report?
He's questionable. Their wide receiver 2 got cleared though. Josh, I forget his last name. Downs. Yeah. Downs got cleared though. So.
All right. Next game up is the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to Washington. They're getting 2.5 points. Jaden Daniels out.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
guys,
a huge one.
I don't think the Commanders are going to cover. I no Daniels, no
Who's
Eckler.
the backup for Washington?
It's Mariota.
Marcus Mariota.
Oh God, I'm taking the Raiders.
Yeah.
Revenge
God.
game.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to cover. I don't.
Marcus Mariota's hot trash, man.
Bowers might be back for Geno. WVU alumni, let's go. Yeah.
All right.
Country
So
Roads goes into Washington, and they.
Yeah, I'm taking the Raiders.
Okay, so we got 2 Raiders already.
Yep.
Yeah. Commanders won't cover. I don't think they will.
Geno Smith played pretty bad last game. I think this is a revenge game for him. I think he comes back and he plays really strong. I think the Raiders win. I don't think they just cover, but they win. Commanders' defense isn't great either.
No.
The difference in this game will be Cliff Kingsbury. I like the Commanders, even without Jaden Daniels. I also think Terry McLaurin gets going because Mariota is he is more of a single read guy. He's going to throw to his number 1 receiver over and over and over again. That's not necessarily a good thing, but if you got Terry McLaurin in fantasy, this is going to be the first week he's going to go off. The problem is I think the Raiders are going to try to force feed Genty, although they did throw the ball a lot with Geno. I think they're going to think they can get Genty going in this game, and they're not going to get him going. I like the Commanders here. Especially
you got to find out how bad this Commanders team is with Jaden Daniels not on the field. This is not a good roster. He literally carries his team week to week.
Vegas coming east.
Speaking of one-read quarterbacks, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I mean that's why I just have the Commanders won't cover. I could see them winning it, squeaking out, but like to go over 3.5.
That's only 2.5.
Oh, I have 3.5.
You want
to
change
update it?
I go through DraftKings. I don't know if the site you go to is different.
No, I went off DraftKings. They must have changed it because last night it was 3.5.
I did it just before the pod, so they might have changed it.
ESPN has 2.5 too.
Yeah.
Man, that does give me some pause now. No, for them to change it a whole nother point, something's up. I'm gonna go with it. I'm still gonna say they don't cover.
Go with your WVU alum.
There you go.
Country Roads, take me home, baby.
All right, the Cincinnati Bengals. This is the battle of the backup quarterbacks. Cincinnati Bengals travel into Minnesota. Bengals are getting 3 points. They're 2-0. We need them to lose big time. Do they lose though?
Guys,
Carson Wentz.
Imagine the Bengals offensive line trying to protect Browning from Javon Hargrave coming for his soul. Like, and don't get me wrong, the Vikings they're kind of a mess themselves. But I think the Vikings cover since it's at Vikings. I'm gonna go the Vikings cover.
I got Brian Flores is the difference in this game to me.
Yeah.
I also think Carson Wentz, not great, but this might be the only quarterback situation that got improved by an injury in the NFL.
Yes. I'm with Bob. Dave, I'm sorry, dude. Like
Oh,
McCarthy's
come on.
bad. Bad.
KOC's going to polish this turd. I'll give you that, and make Carson Wentz good for a week or two.
Kenny Pickett 2.0, man.
Carson Wentz is going to return to his MVP form behind O'Connell.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing.
Jettis is going to go off against the historically bad Bengals defense, and JJ McCarthy may never see the field again. This was it. This was it. They're going to send his ass back to Michigan to be the assistant backup fucking quarterback coach.
Here we go. The Ohio State rant is on. Go ahead.
Get his ass back out. He's out.
Get it out of your system.
I mean, he only put the ball on the ground 5 fucking times last week. I mean, he gave everybody on the fucking field a chance at it. Like, come on.
He did not help the JJ McCarthy hive last week.
Oh, man.
I will grant you that.
It was coming. It was always coming, Dave. It was always coming.
Wentz is no Sam Darnold. If you had told me before the 2024 season that somebody would say that with a straight face, I would have laughed you out of the building.
Right.
I mean, it would not shock me if KOC got Carson Wentz to play so well that JJ McCarthy didn't start again until next year. It wouldn't shock me. That's how good KOC is.
Not exactly a high bar.
Listen, you guys just stop.
No, it's not.
You guys just stop it. All right. My poor JJ McCarthy. Take it straight.
He's a fucking star in the making. It took 143 yards of great offense for him to be a fucking star in the league, and now he's a bum who gave the ball away 5 fucking times in one game.
So wait a minute, Dave, you went Bengals, right?
No, Vikings.
Oh, okay.
Vikings.
If JJ was playing, the Bengals definitely was a lock. That'd have been lock of the week.
Smooth Jimmy all the way, baby.
In case you guys can't wonder who JJ McCarthy played for in college, take a wild guess.
The entire state of Michigan, from Michigan State fans to the Michigan fans, found out why that motherfucker never threw a pass in the second half of that game.
Oh man! All right.
All right. I'm done.
Okay. I'll let you have your moment.
Till next week.
The Houston Texans are traveling to Jacksonville. They're getting 1.5 points from the Jags. Guys, CJ Stroud's not good. He is.
That offensive line is bad. They might have a worse offensive line situation than we do.
They do.
I mean, easily. It's bad.
I believe they do. And they changed out the whole line, didn't they? This year, they changed out all their guys.
You can tell they moved Laramie Tunsil, though.
Yeah.
Trade him out of that team, and man, I mean, that kid's running for his life every play. It's bad. I just give you my pick. I think the Jags win, and I don't know that this one's that close. They got their run game going.
Texans have 7 players injured. Brian Thomas Jr.'s wrist is good to go now, so they don't got to worry about that. I think the Jags cover.
There is a truth in Jacksonville. The Texans are 31-15 lifetime against the Jaguars, and when they come to Jacksonville, when Jacksonville seemingly has a team that they're high on, the Texans beat the fuck out of them. There have been great Jaguar teams. The year that they went to the AFC Championship game, the Texans were terrible. They beat them 21-0 here.
Jesus.
Texans all the way. This was almost my lock of the week, and I like the Jags. I still think they could win the AFC South. But Texans in Jacksonville, 0-2. Yeah, I can't see it happening.
See a little rift between Trevor Lawrence and the head coach there? The head coach was screaming at him, and he kind of waved him away.
No way. Did he really?
Yeah. There's tension going on there.
Probably, hey, they're paying me $260 million, and this is my 4th coach. You'll be gone in a year. You get the fuck out of here.
We were all clamoring for him when that rumor came out. We were all at our hopes up.
And we still would be.
Yeah.
If it happened again right this second.
Yeah.
You're goddamn right we would. You're goddamn right we would.
I'll take them.
I'm going to take the Jags. I'm not a believer in the Texans. I think they're going to be bad this year.
Yeah, that offensive line is just enough to make me pick against them every week.
All right.
It's that bad.
The New Orleans Saints traveling to Seattle. They're getting 7.5 points. Who wants to go first on this one?
Just one quick question. David, you went Jags too?
Yes, sir.
On an island, I like it.
I'll go first on this one.
To be Smooth Jimmy's lock of the week.
Ooh, that's a big lock, all right. But
There is no goddamn way Spencer Rattler and the Saints
Yes.
go to Seattle and win this game.
That's in
Or
my
even
notes.
cover.
That's in my
No.
notes. Rattler away in Seattle is
No goddamn way. Not happening.
They're going to force him to throw. It's going to be bad.
Yeah, it's going to be really bad. The Saints are the worst team in football. Period.
Yeah.
Saints, Panthers, Jets, Browns.
Yeah.
Full.
Yeah.
And Browns at least have a decent defense. These
Right.
those other three are terrible.
Do all of us say they cover? Seahawks cover?
I'd say so, yeah.
I don't like the hook. I don't. But the Saints are really bad. So no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Until they couldn't cover against Arizona. So no, I'm not doing it.
Is this the game Spencer Rattler gets benched? And we see the rookie?
Oh, Tyler
Could be.
Shuck.
How bad is
Tyler
Tyler
Shuck?
Shuck? How bad is he that he couldn't beat out Spencer Rattler?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, they're about the same age, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you might be right on that, actually. They probably just wanted to give the rookie, quote unquote, rookie a couple games on the bench.
The 25-year-old rookie?
Yeah, he's going to be starting sooner rather than later, but it's not going to make a difference.
No.
All right, that was a clean sweep for the Saints.
Yep.
Disappointing Denver Broncos. Traveling to the Chargers. They're getting 2.5 points in this one. Chargers have been really good. Chargers have looked really good. I know you don't like Jim Harbaugh, but he's got this team turned around, playing well.
That offensive line is the best in the NFL.
Yeah.
The Chargers, that's the difference in this one to me. That is the best offensive line in the NFL.
He's got Herbert playing well. They got weapons. Defense.
Quinn Johnston. He's
Allen's
dropped.
a fucking weapon. That
Yeah.
would have been nice to have.
Yeah.
Lad McConkey is a freaking just stud, man. I love that kid.
And Omarion Hampton hasn't played well yet. When he gets going, this team's gonna be lights out.
Chargers are another team. They're gonna force Knicks to throw. I predict Dante Jackson, our boy, has a pick.
Oh,
not my boy. Don't include me with you guys. That guy's trash.
Is he going to be dope? Is it going to be the same type of pick he had in Pittsburgh, where he's standing around looking for a receiver that he lost in coverage and the ball fell in his hands? Is that what's going to happen?
You got it. You got it. That's exactly how he got most of his picks.
Look, all you need to know about the Denver offense is that Troy Franklin is their best wide receiver, who I don't think is bad, by the way. But he sure as hell ain't their number one wide receiver. They're going to force the ball. Bo Nix, I've said it for a year. He had a nice little year last year, a little surprise. Bo Nix is trash. He's going to continue to be trash in this game.
I don't agree with that.
Justin Herbert is the difference.
I've heard people, and I agree with, I think the Broncos coach, he's overconfident.
What, Sean Payton?
He's calling, Sean Payton. Yeah. He's calling plays like he's a defending Super Bowl champ, like going for it. He's got to get back to what he was doing last year, being conservative with Bo Nix, letting Bo Nix run a little bit. I think that his success last year, and this is a veteran coach, he shouldn't be doing this, but he's feeling himself, and it's costing him. I'm taking the Chargers in this game.
Bo Nix is a check down Charlie. He was a check down Charlie in fucking college. He's averaging 5.5 yards of completion right now, just for the record. I mean, Kenny fucking Pickett had more yards per completion. Like, put that into context for just a second. Kenny Pickett had a yard.
Face is the best.
I mean, you guys compare a quarterback I like to Kenny Pickett. It hurts my soul. It hurts my soul.
And you put it in there.
Soul that you like them that are like Kenny Pickett. Like,
I don't like Kenny Pickett at all. But I do like Bo Nix. I think he's better than you guys give credit for.
191 yards per game.
Our man Big Pun is pointing out that Najee's going to have 2 carries instead of 1.
Impressive.
Let's
one of them might be a touchdown.
Yeah.
Would you rather have Najee Harris or Kenneth Gainwell?
Najee, easily.
Najee.
100,000%.
Give me Gainwell. Third down back. Neither one of them is a feature back, so I would rather have the guy who does something good. Gainwell is a good.
At least Najee can block out of the backfield. Gainwell fucking whiffs on everybody. He's missing more blocks than he's made.
Najee can block so well that Jalen Warren took his job because of it.
At least he's like a hammer. He softens the defense up a little bit by just running his big ass through the line every fucking 3. Gainwell's just wasted space. Supposed to be a good blocker, doesn't block. Supposed to be a good receiver out of the backfield, doesn't do that either.
Dropped a pass last week.
Hey, that pass was thrown too early. He had barely gotten his head around. You can't blame. That's not really a drop.
No, wait. Now Bob's making excuses for people. Like, you're usually the guy that said, oh, you're going to fucking... Warren would have caught that ball.
No, nobody would have caught that ball. Rodgers because he was under pressure. Rodgers threw it too soon. You can't expect
enough to hit him right in the fucking hands.
Kenneth Gainwell's a skinny Cordero Patterson. That's what he is.
No, he's
skinny Cordero Patterson.
No, he got
I said it.
Comparison.
I said it.
Not the C-fat comparison. Oh
That's
no.
him. Did everybody pick this game? We got off on a tangent.
Yeah. Well, Dave, are you taking the Broncos?
I'm taking the Chargers.
Well, what about the Bo Nix support? Come on.
Yeah, what happened there?
Not against the Chargers. Not against the Chargers. No.
All right. So what do we got next?
The Dallas Cowboys are traveling to Chicago. Talking about shitty teams, the Bears.
I'll go first on this
Cowboys are getting 1.5.
Jimmy's lock of the week.
Ooh, that's a big lock, all right. But
I'm sorry, Dave. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's okay.
Cowboys. This line
really
is way too small. Way too small. The Bears are the worst team in football. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned. Well,
they're in the conversation.
I think if they played the Saints, okay, maybe they'd win. If they played the Panthers, maybe
they'd probably win that one too. But they're bottom 10, bottom 6, maybe bottom 7. Yeah, they're not good.
I don't think the Cowboys are particularly good. I just think
they're not.
They're going to score 28 points, and the Bears aren't going to score 28 points in the month of September.
Bears have a ton of injuries on defense, and on offense, Swift is hurt. So it'll literally be on Caleb Johnson or Caleb Williams. That's it.
Does Tyson Bagent play?
I was just going to say that. You stole my thunder. Is this the week that he gets the hook? Caleb Johnson.
I don't think that hook's ever coming.
You don't think? I do.
No. They should.
They paid Tyson Bagent this offseason. They believe
Caleb Williams is just bad, and that Bears team is going to be bad because of him. And you can't go against the Cowboys offense. CeeDee Lamb. I tell you what, that's going to be a really good matchup because Johnson's playing this week, right? The corner.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really, really good matchup between CeeDee and Johnson. That's going to be a real interesting one. So this could be the week that Pickens might have a big one.
It's going to be a GP to get week.
Could be 2 in a row. He had a big game last week.
He did have a good game in the second half. He's still not great, but yeah.
Wait,
all right.
I got here that Jalen Johnson's out.
Oh, is he?
6 hours ago. 6 hours ago. That's why I said their defense is hurt.
This is just not even going to be close.
Yeah,
so
Dallas is going to
Karan Amagaji, I don't know how the fuck you say his name. TJ Edwards, Kyler Gordon, Jalen Johnson, and Jalen Jones. All out.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. This won't be close.
Yeah, Cowboys all the way. All right, a couple more games. Cardinals are on the road. They're going to San Francisco. They're giving the 49ers 6 points. The 49ers are going to win this game.
No, it's 2.5. Where'd you see 6?
I'm sorry. Maybe I must have typed that in wrong. Is it 2? 2.5?
I have
2.5 49ers. Sorry.
It was 3 last night, but okay.
Right, so let's say 2.5. I'm sorry. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's even easier,
I'm still picking the 49ers.
Yeah.
The Cardinals are all beat up, right?
Purdy's not playing, but Mac Jones had a 113 passer rating of 3 TDs filling in.
Shanahan's another quarterback whisperer. He just puts garbage out there and they play well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty sure I called that last week when we were talking about this. Yeah. Mac Jones is going to have a good game because he's a great fit with Shanahan's style.
Apparently.
Shanahan wanted him. That's the guy he wanted in that draft, and they talked him out of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they're a match made in heaven, but this won't be.
Go ahead.
I thought Purdy was questionable. Did you guys see he's out?
He's officially out.
Okay. I don't think it matters.
They might make him the second quarterback. They said he think he's good enough to be like If something would happen and they needed him, maybe, but they'd rather keep him out.
So he'll dress. He's just not starting, probably.
Correct.
I gotcha.
Question for you guys: if Shanahan does not get talked out of Mac Jones and he picks him, do we even know Brock Purdy's name?
No.
Probably not.
Because he was Mr. Irrelevant. He was the last player picked in the draft.
He's clinging to a roster right now if he doesn't go to San Francisco.
Yeah.
And now he's a bazillionaire. Crazy.
Yep. And he's earned it. He's played well.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to hate on it. Whatever.
Everybody taking the 49ers here? Bob, you taking the 49ers?
I am. If this game was in Arizona, I would go the other way. But I do feel like these teams are going to split. I think Arizona is actually good this year.
I do too. Yeah, the injuries and being in San Francisco. I think that's a difference. All right, Sunday Night Football. The Kansas City Chiefs are traveling to New York. They're giving the Giants 6 points. I don't know about this one.
I got Chiefs covering.
Yeah.
He might have Worthy back. They're gonna blitz and fucking Russell Wilson's gonna crumble.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart gets to be in this game.
Hello. It's Jackson Dart time.
And that's going to push this line way up.
I'd rather it not be against Kansas City's defense, but I can't pick and choose my spots here. So, yeah, I'd rather not see him play Kansas City's defense in his first game, but let's see.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. If I was Dayball and the Giants, I wouldn't throw him in against the team that's been in the Super Bowl fucking 27 years in a row, seems like.
That DC dialing up blitzes and confusing. This is not the game to start. Even put Jackson Dart in at all. You're better off putting Winston in.
Anybody buy into the rumor or get scared by the points with the NFL won't let the Chiefs lose to the Giants on Sunday Night Football to go to 0-3?
And I don't think the NFL's even going to have to get involved in this. The Chiefs are so much better. They're not worried about this at all.
I mean, the Chiefs have been in 2 close games, and they don't even have, like, all their wide receivers. Like, they're still staying close. So,
Shower in the comments. He's going with the Giants.
No. Shower. Jesus.
He's a Russell Wilson truther.
Oh, Russell Wilson truther.
Everybody taking Kansas City in this one?
Yeah. Chiefs across the board.
He must have missed Russell Wilson in the last one when he played for the Steelers.
Did you watch any of those games, buddy, at the end? The Detroit Lions are traveling to Baltimore to play the Ravens. They're getting 4.5. Last year they played, and Baltimore ran them off the field. I don't know what to think. The Lions were pretty beat up on defense last year when they played, right?
Yeah.
It was early in the year, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I want to say it was before Hutchinson got hurt.
Really?
I think so.
Go ahead.
Let me look it up.
Who wants to go first? Dave, you go first.
I think the Ravens don't cover. I was looking at some things. Ravens and Lions, they both have key injuries on defense, but the main difference in the teams, Ravens are 31st in total offense, while the Lions are 10th. On offense, they're right there with each other. If the Ravens win, I think they'll win by 4 or less.
Bob's right. Hutchinson played that game.
38-6.
38-6, yeah. Care to change your Did the running back didn't play?
Who?
Jahmyr Gibbs?
No, for Baltimore? Why am I blanking on his name?
Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry?
No, he played.
He's got no yards.
Right.
He played and he didn't get any yards?
Oh, against the Lions?
I'm looking at the box score. He's got no yards. Gus Edwards had 64 yards rushing. Am I in the right year? Yeah, 38-6, right?
Just to throw it out there with my pick and reason why. Nate Wiggins, groin injury, he's limited in practice. And Matabuke out, Calvinoy out. Like, these are some key guys on defense that I could see the Lions picking on the next guy, and that secondary being weakened without Wiggins. So I think the Lions are going to put up points.
Bob, you get the box score?
Yeah, I don't see it. You're right. I don't see Henry.
Gus Edwards had 64 yards rushing. He was the leading rusher that day. I don't know what Derrick. I don't remember Derrick Henry missing the game.
Oh,
it was last year, right? Was this last year?
Yeah,
2024, right?
Yeah, 38-6. I'm looking at it, and geez, I mean, Jared Goff is. But you start looking at the stats. I mean, Amon-Ra had a monster day. Jahmyr Gibbs had a good day. What? I can't remember what. All I know is that they did a lot in garbage time, though, if I remember correctly. I hate to say it. I mean,
I'm taking the Ravens this game.
Yeah, they just don't lose to NFC teams. Lamar is
They don't.
insane against them.
They don't. The Lions won't be able to stop them on the ground. They're just going to run and run and run. I'm taking the Ravens. Trent?
This was a tough one. I think the Ravens win, but I think the Lions cover.
Okay. Oh, wait, I had the wrong game, guys. I had the wrong game. My apologies.
DJ Reader, Tyreek Williams, stuff in the middle is going to be a little different run defense for the Lions as opposed to what we've seen in years past. I think they cover. I don't think they win. I just think they cover.
Yeah, that's my thing. I think the Ravens win. I just don't think they cover.
Yeah.
Isaiah likely in or out, or is he still questionable?
Damn.
I think he was questionable.
I just had it. 1 second. It is. Isaiah likely remains limited in practice today. So.
Interesting.
ESPN has him listed as questionable.
I'm still taking.
I'm just saying, if Matabuke, Vanoy, and Wiggins don't play, that's 3 big-time players at 3 different levels here we're talking about. So that's tough.
And streaks got to end sometime, but they don't just beat NFC teams.
They do. You're right.
They
destroy
smash them.
You're right.
For the Lions, Decker got upgraded full participant. Campbell upgraded to limited. Davenport did not practice. And that's the main 3 there.
They didn't play the Ravens last year. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was before whatchamacallit was on the team. That's why he didn't have yards.
Yeah.
Our memory's a little fucked up on that one. Apologies. All right, that brings us. Oh, did Trent make a pick? He picked
I took the Lions.
Yeah,
I took the Lions, yeah.
All right, this brings us to the Steelers. 1.5 point favorites going to New England. I don't feel good about it, boys. I'm just going to say I don't feel good about it. Nobody wants to go.
All right. I'll go. So, look, if they're going to keep playing Benton the whole game at nose, hopefully that's not true, but if they do, and if Wilson is going to be the main guy out there and they don't give Holcomb more time, if they're going to blitz our O-line like hell, so just looking at stats here, the Pats are allowing 23 points a game to the Steelers 31. New England's 3rd best against the run, but they're dead last in passing, like Bob brought up earlier. So they're averaging over 300 yards passing. Like, that's what we need to do. But if Rodgers can't get time to find someone open, then it doesn't matter. They're 13th in offensive yards. We're 27th. They're 9th in passing to our 17th. I'm sorry, yeah, to 17th. So double. The only thing we're ahead of them in is that in points we are 8th and they're 14th. Guess what that difference is? A difference of 2.5 points. That's it. It's the only thing we beat them in. So no, the Steelers do not cover.
Trent, what do you think?
Oh, do we have a score?
Oh yeah, we did a score.
Pats 23-20.
23-20.
Okay.
Just to throw a little thing out there, Tomlin's 2-0 against Vrabel in his career.
And he'll be 2-1 after this.
All right. I think we right the ship. I think we right the ship this week against the Patriots. I think you have a young left tackle. I still think the Herbig matchup is going to be a tough matchup for them. Anybody versus Robert Spillane in our pass game is an obvious matchup favoring us. Milton Williams, I think we do enough to control him from the interior. McCormick's actually better in the pass game than he is in the run game. So I think he could maybe navigate Williams a little bit in this one. Troy Fautano shouldn't have a bad matchup. That's going to be probably our worst matchup, I think, on the field all the way across is going to be Milton Williams.
Yeah.
But he's a bad run defender. He's a very bad run defender. And honestly, if we can get some push on his side of the field, this could be a game where you actually see some of the run game actually pick up because he's very, very bad against the run for a starting defensive lineman. That's where I would attack if you're going to run the ball. But I thought Bob's point right from the get-go was the right. You start out with the pass, you pass to open up the run. Aaron Rodgers has a bounce back this week. I think we win this game. I'm going 27-14 Pittsburgh.
27-14.
I like
Bob's shaking his head. Bob's shaking his head in agreement. Let's see.
Cocaine is a powerful drug.
Bob, what do you got?
All right. So the difference in this game will be Aaron Rodgers. When he played the Patriots last year, they lost by a field goal with the fucking Jets. But he threw for 233 yards, 2 touchdowns. It was one of his better initial games of the year. So I just can't pick Aaron Rodgers or Drake May over Aaron Rodgers. I think the Patriots will have a crucial turnover in this game. I don't think we're necessarily going to play great defense, but I do think we're going to hold.
Going on a limb there.
What give you that idea? Weird.
I do think they're going to stiffen in the red zone and only give up 4 field goals because the Patriots are just too one-dimensional when they get down there. It's run, and I think you can do kind of like what teams did to us last year. Is okay, fine, get it down here, but we're going to put 9 men in the box and first and 10, second and 9, third and 8, incomplete, kick a field goal. I got us winning 27-19. I think Aaron finds a way to get 3 touchdowns. Wow. One of them will be on a short field. We'll get a couple of field goals. Look, bottom line is we should have scored 31 points last week. So we're on a pace for 30 points a game. I don't think we fall off that pace. I also think DK Metcalf has a huge game. I think he's hearing the buzz. Hey, man, $30 million, you better hold on to the fucking ball. I think he does hold on to the ball. I think it's going to be a big game. It'll be closer than it looks, but 27-19 Steelers.
I see ugliness in this game. I see ugliness. I see both teams being bad. Turnovers.
Join the dark side with me, Dave. Join with me.
My gut tells me the Steelers are going to sweep this out somehow. That's what my gut tells me. And an ugly game you would never want to watch ever if you weren't a Steelers fan or a Patriots fan. 16-13 Steelers.
The two Daves went on their own darkness retreat and they came out negative.
I got them winning. I don't know why. My gut tells me they're going to somehow pull this game off.
The defense has been bad, but they have gotten a lot of turnovers. And when you have a young quarterback, a rookie left tackle, a running back that likes to fumble, you've got to think there's a good chance they come away with 2 turnovers in this game, and that creates some offense for us.
Yeah, we better hope.
I hope you're right.
That's the only thing we've done well so far as a defense. We've gotten turnovers.
Tomlin's got to have this because if he loses this game, this is going to get bad. This is going to get bad.
For sure. I think your veteran players come out with a bit of an attitude and a chip on their shoulder in this game, and they've got to want to do this. Your Cam Haywards, your TJ Watts of the world, like Jalen Ramsey's not going to want to go down without fighting. Slay's not going to want to go down without fighting. Like, there's too much pride on that side of the field for them to continue to do what they've been doing. Even if the scheme sucks.
For the Steelers. House of horrors for the Steelers.
There was a caller into the Pony Show today, and Pony jumped all over him. He's like, they're not going to they're going to win because, not because Tomlin is coaching them, but because they've got all pros. And what I think he meant to say was that the guys are professionals, not all pros, because Lord knows we don't have very many of them. But I do think this defense, like Trent said, has too much pride. they're going to get scored on 5 times. I just think 4 of those will be field goals.
Shower curtain, you changed your mind midstream. First you had the Steelers. Rodgers plays big. Pittsburgh wins 24-17. Then you changed your mind. Field goal game, 15-12.
What the hell?
Talking straight out of it.
I'm telling you, a quarterback makes such a huge difference. And the ghost of Aaron Rodgers, is still pretty fucking good.
I think my 14 points, I think Travion Henderson hits a big one. Because once he gets a seam, that fucker's gone. Yeah. And I think Booty gets a big one too. I think he gets a big reception down the field and he ends up scoring. I think it's going to be big plays that lead the Patriots to scoring. I just don't think they're going to have enough of them because they're going to turn the ball over.
I predict that Rodgers gets his bell rung and sits out a little bit. And then Rudolph.
He's so dark, even his lighting's off a little bit. He's so dark, he's dimmed his own lights.
You know Will Howard's not getting a helmet, right?
What's that?
You know Will Howard's not getting a helmet this week, right?
I mean, we can hope.
You better fucking hope not.
Listen, the Mason Truthers. The Mason Truthers are coming.
Get ready. Get ready.
All right, guys, we've gone super long here. We're almost at the 2-hour mark.
Real quick, who's worse? Who's worse, Broderick Jones or Fowatanu? You can only pick one.
I think Broderick Jones.
Think?
Not after last game.
I know. Last game was a little
Why I'm asking. Because
I don't think
turns.
I don't think either one is bad. I think this will. And look, you're playing 2 guys who have not played at their positions for very long. They're 2 games into their NFL careers at their positions. I think they're going to get better. I still have faith that first-round pedigree will trump absolutely horrid coaching.
I was going to say that it'll be the first 2 offensive linemen under this offensive line coach that have improved. We'll see.
Oh, it'll be in spite of. It'll be in spite of.
All right, guys. In the chat, thanks a lot. You've been great as always. We had an interview with Calvin Anderson today. Pretty good guy. I mean, great guy. Good interview. Gave us some stuff. I did ask about George Pickens, if anybody's wondering. You're not going to love the answer, but I did fucking ask him this time. Gave us some good stuff about Belichick versus Tomlin. A lot of the good stuff in there. Check it out. We posted it this afternoon. Until Monday. Oh, check out the fantasy show they did last night, right?
Yep.
Before the game start, set your fantasy lineups. Until Monday, hopefully it's a happy Monday. Because this thing goes south fast if they lose to the Patriots. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll catch you next time.
Let me give you a little advice. There's 3 rules that I live by. Never get less than 12 hours sleep. Never play cards with a guy who's got the same first name as a city.
Don't be dumb. I hate a dumb guy.
Never mind, Professor.
There's always next year, Professor.
It doesn't matter how you play the game. It's whether you win or lose. And even that doesn't make all that much difference. Now, you stick with that. Everything else is cream cheese.